Now, do you start waiting for the weekend on a Monday morning? Over the years, the supposed dread of going back to work on Monday has popularized the use of the term Monday blues, a feeling of disquiet that some people experience when they return to work after a Saturday and a Sunday. Now, a new study suggests that Monday blues could well be a myth for a significant chunk of the workforce. The study by University College London reveals that most people, far from dreading their Monday morning alarms, are actually unhappier on the weekends than during the work week. It appears counterintuitive at first glance. Aren't weekends supposed to be a time of liberation, of indulgent brunches with friends and family, and stolen afternoon naps? A time when we finally exhale after breathing in 5 days of a grinding routine. Now, the study tends to debunk these widely believed weekend perceptions. According to responses from nearly 50,000 adults surveyed between 2020 and 2022, the weekend, so eagerly anticipated starting Monday, comes with its own burdens. It could be the pressure to make it meaningful, or a quiet confrontation with self in the name of unwinding. The study notes that the structure of a 5-day work week provides an unexpected buffer against a mentally damaging discomfort, because while working Monday to Friday, you are less likely to have an idle mind, and your brain is less likely to be a devil's playground. But on a weekend, away from the workplace grind, your mind may well become a fertile ground for restlessness, for questions too big to answer, and silences too loud to ignore. The study also finds that mornings, so often cast as the villains of our groggy complaints, may actually be the golden hours of mental well-being. It notes that problems that seem insurmountable under the dim glow of an evening lamp often shrink with the clarity of sunrise. In a world where time is money and productivity is a virtue, free time, even on a weekend, can feel like a mirror we are unprepared to look into. And that's how we often find ourselves doom-scrolling, binge-watching shows we don't really care for, and making plans that exhaust us rather than fulfill us. And so, while every few in the global workforce today greet Mondays with open arms, perhaps there is some comfort in knowing that the rhythm of the week is not just a capitalist construct, but a quiet, unassuming anchor of stability, or at least a semblance of it. Maybe we don't thank God it's Monday, but at least we do know what to do with it.
From breaking news to the day's biggest controversies, shedding light on the world's top headlines, detailed analysis on the stories that matter the most to you. Catch it all on Spotlight at 6 p.m. India time and 12:30 GMT, only on Firstpost.
We're calling the show Vantage. We hope you like what we put together for you. Touted as the minimum ways defense from that video. India's neighbors were the first to send the special edition of Vantage live from the White House throughout this week. Yes, Hindu Mandir we're on our way to Tel Aviv. Measure, but it's also the perfect way to drive.
I don't think that
Prime Minister of Bhutan, Sherin Tagwe. Welcome to
60% of the world's
office. Prime Minister Modi did the iron.
We were actually
How are you doing? How do you like? It's been 1 year since that meeting. Iron bars separate you from the outside. Out the vote efforts. Trump had, it says, and at $4.3 trillion. 300 billion by 2030. That's what we need to tackle climate change.